bold new look on live television around the world. And I also made a very important resolution to write the name of the city I'm appearing in on my hand, so I will never forget where I am again. That's a resolution I will put to bold effect tonight, right here in Jackson, right here in Tampa, Florida. Now, the other resolution is something that actually kicked into effect a little bit before the holidays. That was to ensure that Kevin Owens defended his Universal Championship against Roman Reigns
on purpose, or
at the Royal Rumble on his own. I decided that I would have his best friend, Chris Jericho, suspended high above this ring in what I like to think is a very cagey move inside that shark cage.
Oh, the puns. The puns are strong.
So we will make sure
Kevin Owens.
The WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens on his right, his best friend, Chris Jericho, who will be locked in the shark cage. And you can see what he thinks about that by the look on his face. Rightfully so. Jericho's absolutely
You don't have it.
Jericho
Right in again.
his future.
I don't know how to feel about the shark cage thing.
Chris Jericho is one of the greatest
It feels
superstars of
way
all
too
time.
gimmicky,
He has no
man.
business being treated like a common animal.
cagey move.
Do you think you're funny, Foley? Foley, do you think that's funny to take my best friend and stick him in a shark cage and hang him 100 feet above the ground? You think that's funny? To hang him up there?
That is well done on ladder match or
To
something.
hang him up there like what was
Would
it you
have been
said
better
that you were?
again.
A sexy pinata.
Yeah. Hang him up there like a piñata?
A sexy pinata.
Like a sexy piñata? Is that your idea of comedy?
Yeah. You think that's funny, Foley? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? You know what's funny is your constant abuse of power, Foley. Okay? It's worse than your new fancy pants haircut, man.
Yeah, see that haircut, that's funny because it looks absolutely ridiculous. But you want to talk about him abusing his power? Okay, Exhibit A. A, that's the first letter of the alphabet. You probably don't know that. You giving Roman Reigns another match for my WWE Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view when I have already beaten Roman Reigns at Roadblock.
Yeah! And how about this for Exhibit B?
Second letter.
Second letter, Foley. Seth Rollins pedigrees me in the parking lot on top of a car like a barbarian.
Oh yeah, I forgot he
Oh,
did
you
that.
like that, huh? You're all a bunch of barbarians. He pedigrees me like a barbarian, and you give him rewards. No repercussions whatsoever. Yet I, being the genius that I am, pull off one of the greatest strategic moves in WWE history by helping my friend, my best friend, Kevin Owens, retain our Universal Championship at Roadblock, end of the line. And instead of rewarding me, you want to put me in this cage. You want to put me in this cell. You want to put me in this prison. You want to put me in the cage of Jericho and lock me in, man. It's not right, Foley.
No, you can't do it. You know why? Because it's
Oh,
obvious.
that's great.
It's been obvious from the start that you have an issue with us, a personal issue. You know what? This is, it's a new year, and we are simply not going to stand for it anymore. It's done.
You're right. You're right. I've made
So
mistakes.
winners, Seth
It's a
Rollins,
new
you know,
year. Let's just
winners.
wipe the slate clean. Now, I, like everyone else, have been hearing a lot about the Kevin Owens show, but have never actually seen the Kevin Owens show, and I want to know what type of talk show host you might be. So tonight, we're going to kick off the new year by giving you that opportunity. The first ever Kevin Owens show will premiere tonight with your initial guest, Goldberg.
Okay. That's different. Jeez. I did not expect that.
You know what? Good. Yeah, that's great. It's a
Okay.
little weird that it's my talk show, but you're deciding who the guest is, but that's fine because you know what? We actually have a couple questions for old Bill.
A lot of questions. Like, where has he been for the last 10 years?
Yeah, or a better question, who cares where he's been for the last 10 years?
Good call.
You know what, let me warm up here for this talk show and ask you a question, Foley. What makes you think you can go around and abuse your power like you've been doing as general manager of Raw? What makes you think that's right, huh? What?
The commissioner of Monday Night Raw, Stephanie McMahon. You want somebody that'll give you honest answers. She's here.
I hate to burst your bubble, Kev, but Mick Foley is not abusing his power. He had every right to put you in that match at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and he has every right to put Chris Jericho inside of that shark cage. Though, Mick, I do wish you would have consulted with me on that one first before you went ahead and made that move.
Point taken. Same way I wish you would have consulted with me before putting Sami Zayn in a last man standing match against Braun Strowman.
Well, I would have consulted you, Mick, but remember you wanted to be home for the holidays and you weren't exactly here. But regardless,
Oh my God, who cares who consults who and where Mick Foley was at Christmas? What about us? We're national treasures.
That's a bold statement right there. But Mick and I usually are on the same page, and that's why I know you're going to support the match that I'm about to make right here tonight. Because tonight, Roman Reigns will be defending the United States Championship against Chris Jericho.
Should have done that last week, but okay.
And to ensure there is a decisive winner, you should listen to this. To ensure that there is a decisive winner, should Roman Reigns be disqualified or counted out, he will lose the United States Championship. There has to be a winner.
Let me ask you this. I really like what you just said, Stephanie, but how about Seth Rollins? That stupid idiot! He's been on my case for months, so maybe you...
Yeah, he's right. You know, if anything, Stephanie, you should ban Seth Rollins from ringside for that match.
Oh, no, if you're gonna ban anybody, you should be banning Chris Jericho from ringside for tonight's match.
In the match.
Yeah, I'm sick of the two of you making a mockery of the Universal Champion and Monday Night Raw.
And you know what? I am sick of all of you right now. I am sick to my stomach that for the first time in history, SmackDown Live defeated Monday Night Raw last week in the ratings. It makes me sick. I'm sick of hearing that SmackDown Live is the land
You
of
feel like they could
opportunity.
make a
If
story
there was
out of
ever
that.
a land of opportunity, it is right here on Monday
Not
Night
just
Raw.
reference.
Now, Kev, you don't want Seth Rollins to be at ringside. You'll have the opportunity to make that happen when you face him tonight. The loser will be banned from ringside for the United States Championship match. Okay? Now you, go back to the locker room and get prepared for your match. Okay?
Ooh,
You!
what happened to the signal here?
And you, get ready, Kev, because Seth Rollins now.
We got problems.
Wow. Stephanie out in the law. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens, the loser. For the United States Championship.
Are we good? No, we're not good. Signal going down.
Later. With the breaking, ladies and gentlemen, for the be the show and his guest, the man who defeated Brock Lesnar in 1:26 at Survivor Series. Goldberg is here live tonight. And from the first ever Kevin Owens show to the last man standing match at Roadblock into the
good
line,
segment.
Sami Zayn survived for 10 minutes. But tonight, the only way to win is to incapacitate your opponent until it can't